But there's a grave injustice going on in this country right under our noses. The media will not report on it in any significant way, but I've been on this from day one, and I want to continue to be on this. I am not a special pleader for Paul Manafort. I've never talked to the man in my life. I've never communicated with the man in my life. I do not know him. I know of him, like the rest of you. But I also do not think that we should sit silently and watch as the federal government abuses this man's civil liberties. I don't know if he's committed a crime or not. Some jury will make that decision one day, I suppose. But you've got 17 prosecutors, most of them Democrats, most of them partisans, just like you saw at the top of the FBI, going back 12, 14, 15 years, looking for anything they can. And now I want to tell you some more. This is from Fox News. I didn't see it on CNN or MSNBC or any of the networks. Former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort is being held in solitary confinement after his bail was revoked in an outrageous violation of his civil liberties, former Trump lawyer John Dowd told Fox News today. Paul is in solitary confinement for his own safety from the general prison population, Dowd said. The warden is concerned that someone would violently attack Paul just for street cred. And I can guarantee you, folks, that Mr. Mueller and his band of liberal Democrat hacks are laughing at this. They're loving every minute of it. And they have a federal judge, a leftist appointed by Barack Obama, who gives them everything they want every time they walk into her courtroom in Washington, D.C. They make all prisoners return to their cells whenever Paul needs to leave his cell, Dowd, who said he is a friend of Manafort's attorney. Dowd did not say exactly where Manafort, 69, was being held. A call to the Northern Neck Regional Jail in Virginia indicated Manafort was being held there. He was sent to the jail on Friday after U.S. District Judge Amy Berman Jackson revoked his $10 million bail, citing new witness tampering charges brought by the special counsel probing Russia election meddling. That would be Mueller. You have abused the trust placed in you 6 months ago, Judge Jackson told Manafort, rejecting his attorney's arguments that it was unclear who Manafort could contact while on bail. And for that, she throws him in a federal jail, a federal prison, and then the prison puts him in solitary confinement like he's a mass murderer? This is harsh pretrial punishment and an outrageous violation of Paul's civil liberties, Dowd said. Paul's counsel are filing an expedited appeal, Dowd told Fox. This is harsh pretrial punishment and an outrageous violation of Paul's civil liberties at the hands of an Obama appointee. And he is exactly right. Even the bail at $10 million was crazy. It's not hard to bring a case and win it when you have a judge not putting her finger on the scale of justice, throwing her whole body on the scale of justice. It is outrageous that this man is not only sitting in a federal penitentiary, but he's now in solitary confinement because the prosecutors want to break him. They've frozen all the guy's assets. They've gone after his ex-son-in-law. They went after one of his lawyers. They went after one of his PR people. They're bringing cases in 2 separate jurisdictions to make it even more difficult to defend himself in Washington, D.C. and Northern Virginia. They've expanded their authority by getting additional dual appointments in the Eastern District of Virginia, where the assistant special counsel are now assistant U.S. attorneys. I mean, it's just appalling. This is America. It's supposed to be All these fools out there with criminal justice reform, they say nothing about this case, because it's politically hot. I got it. But I keep bringing it up. I will keep bringing it up until everyone in conservative talk radio follows my lead. It's just a matter of time. And until more and more people speak out against this. Again, I don't know ultimately whether Manafort committed any offense. I don't know. He hasn't been tried. But I know this pre-trial stuff that's going on is outrageous. The way they broke into his home at 5 or 6 in the morning with guns drawn. Is this the judge that authorized Mr. Mueller to do exactly that? I think it is. She's a former prosecutor, appointed by Obama not once but twice. The first time it was slowed down or stopped. The second time he's back again. She's a disgrace, this judge. Absolute disgrace. Jackson is her name. Judge Jackson. This guy, Manafort, if he hadn't spent 49 days or whatever it was as Trump's campaign chairman, none of this would be happening to him. None of it. Zero. Meanwhile, you have senior FBI agents still roaming the planet who interfered with our election, who've lied, who've leaked, who violated their public trust. And for that, we don't have a special counsel. We don't have a special counsel for that. We know the individuals on Mueller's team, several of them, are unethical. Are absolutely unethical. Like the number 2 clown, Andrew Weissman. I would love nothing better than to debate this guy, to question this guy, Weissman. I know it's a fool's errand to ask, because, oh no, we don't comment. Right, they only leak. But I would love to challenge this man. Anyway, that's the latest. Can you imagine being Manafort's family now? The guy's in solitary confinement in a federal jail? I'll be right back.
Mark Levin.